Hello gamers, welcome to the channel. Today let's take a look at Black Myth Wukong on my PC, see how it runs, performs. I think this video is going to be helpful for those who are planning to upgrade or build or buy a new gaming PC. So the config that I'm going to show you guys is the AMD Ryzen 5 7500F CPU. This is like a budget mid-range 1440p CPU, and I paired it with the Nvidia GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super GPU. This has 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Okay, and the memory I'm using DDR5, 32 gigabytes. It's clocked at 6000 megahertz, but I'm using this CPU Z program, and it only shows the base frequency, so it's only half. Okay, but it's actually 6000 megahertz, and the latency is 30 clocks. Okay, so without further ado, let's start the game. So my config, my rig is targeting for 1440p gaming. Okay, so if you plan to upgrade, buy, or build your gaming PC, I think the first thing you need to look at is like what monitor do you have? Are you planning to play 1080p or 1440p or 4K? That depends. Like what PC parts you're going to buy. Okay, because if you're gaming in 1080p, you probably won't need a 4070 Ti Super. You probably need something like a 4060 Ti. That would be probably enough. Okay, so let's go to my settings. Display, you can see borderless. Okay, I'm gaming at 1440p. Okay, frame rate cap off, VSync off, motion blur off, camera shake off. Okay, and then graphics. So let's start out with the maximum. So 100% super resolution, no upscaling using TSR only, no frame generation, and then full ray tracing on, ray tracing at very high, and then graphic preset as cinematic. Okay, so these are the maximum settings you can go. Let's see how it runs. See how it runs. So if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Okay, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe. We talk a lot about gaming handhelds, actually. Steam Deck, Lenovo Legion Go, Nintendo Switch, and even now PC. I do a lot of PC gameplay. And we talk a lot about emulation, mods, cheats, trainers, stuff like that. So if that's your thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So I actually built this PC recently for Monster Hunter Wilds. That's coming out next year on February. So you can see this is like one of the harder areas to run. It's the snow area. And we're only getting like 20-ish frames, which is not that good. Which is not that good. But I actually want to take you to I want to show you off the ray tracing. I think the water. So let's go back to the starting area where there's water. Oops, I think I actually went to the wrong place. That's okay. So yeah. Like I was saying, 1080p, I think you'll probably go with something for the GPU, a 4060 Ti, and you might want a better CPU because at 1080p, the CPU matters a lot more because you're putting out more frames with a good graphics card, and that gives more workload to the CPU. So you can see for me right now, I'm not CPU bottleneck. So even though I'm just using a entry-level 1440p CPU, okay, it's totally not bottlenecked. You can see it's like my GPU is using 99% usage and the CPU is only using 25-30%. I think this is a good area. Yeah, so if you're using, so the higher you go, the CPU, it does matter, but it doesn't matter as much because, the higher you go, the resolution, like 2K, 4K, the more work is done on the GPU, and your CPU can't really output that much FPS anyway. Okay, so this is not a very good experience right now because I'm only getting like 20-ish frames. So let's try using, because I've got a like Nvidia display card, you should really use DLSS, especially on 1440p. So DLSS frame generation on, and then I'm gonna use quality, so 75%. Okay. So you can see I'm a lot more comfortable now. I'm at 60-ish, 70 frames. A lot more comfortable. And this is like the best graphic fidelity. I'm using cinematic mode and full ray tracing. I think this is like the best config right now. Like this is how I would play it. Because you know, you're paying for a pretty expensive graphics card. So you probably would want to turn on ray tracing. And it does actually matter, the ray tracing. It does look a lot better. I'm not sure if you can see it through the YouTube screen. But I'm gonna turn it off in a minute. And I'm not sure if you can see the difference. So you can see the water and the lighting. I get a reflection. Maybe I can get a reflection. Okay, so you can see the reflection on the tree trunk there. So I can't actually turn off ray tracing right now because if I turn it off, it requires restart. So I'm just going to turn it to low. And you can see like the reflection and it's just different. Like it's not bad, honestly. If you didn't have anything to compare, it's not bad. But the water, the lighting's different. It's not bad. Like to be honest, it's not bad. I'll definitely game like this any day. But since you already paid for a nice graphics card, it's always good to turn on ray tracing. Look, this just looks so much better. So much more. Yeah, just so much more better. And you really got to like see it to understand, I guess. Because like if you're just looking at without ray tracing, it's not bad, honestly. It's not bad. But you know, just having it on, and you know, you paid for it. So for mid-range, if you're paying like, you know, $600, $800, even $1,000 for the GPU, I would go for Nvidia because you'd want the extra features like ray tracing and DLSS upscaling. It's a better upscaling. You'd want that. But if you are planning to get a low end like 1080p GPU, like I might not consider the 4060 Ti. I'll probably just buy an AMD raw performance with more VRAM, something like the 7800 XT or 7700 XT. You know, you wouldn't really consider ray tracing at that price point. That's my suggestion. And let's go back to the snow area because I think the snow area is a harder area to run this game. But yeah, I think this is the sweet spot. This, like, if you have settings like this, I'll turn on cinematic, like the best graphics you can get, full ray tracing, very high, and then DLSS on quality. And we're getting like 60-ish, 70 frames, which is not too bad for this game. And if you want like more performance, honestly, you could actually go with very high. Like I really can't see a difference on my monitor. Maybe at 4K, like there might be a difference, but at 1440p, honestly, very high and cinematic, there's not much difference that I can't really tell the difference. And you get like 10 to 15 more FPS. So we're getting at 80-ish at cinematic and ray tracing, full ray tracing. But this would be a good way to play. Yeah, I actually might prefer very high over cinematic because it doesn't really, like, you really can't see a difference. So if you haven't purchased this game yet, make sure you do. It's a really good game. I spent over 100 hours playing this game. I beat the game and then I'm in New Game Plus. And then I kind of stopped because I got other games to play. But if you haven't purchased this game yet, make sure you check out Instant Gaming. Okay, if you don't know what Instant Gaming is, check out their website using my link below. I'm their official partner and they sell game keys at discounted prices. Okay, and they can do this because they buy their game keys directly from game developers, so cutting out the middleman, so it's cheaper to buy games from them. Okay, just check out their games. And because I'm the official partner, you can also enter the free giveaway that happens every single month. Okay, so check out the link below. Just click on it. If you don't have an account with Instant Gaming, create a free account and then just click participate. And if you get chosen, you get an email and you can choose your game of your choice on the platform of your choice. Because Instant Gaming has games for PC and they also have games for the PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo Switch. So yeah, make sure you check them out. Thank you for Instant Gaming for sponsoring me. Okay, so I think I'll leave it here. I think you know what you're getting into. Let me know in the comment section if you have any issues or just chat with me. Tell me what combo you have, what you're planning to upgrade to, or if you're planning to build a new PC, if you're planning to play 1080p, what's your CPU and GPU combo. We can engage in a little conversation. So thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.